Prime Minister Modi addresses National Meet of Environment Ministers, says India is leading the charge for sustainable solutions. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma hands over appointment letters to new job recruits, says it's the result of a clean selection process. Former Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb bags Rajya Sabha seat from state with convincing win over opposition nominee. Arunachal Pradesh government allocates 123 crore rupees from its own resources in financial boost to state panchayats. And war on drugs continues in Manipur. Police and customs raid net close to 200 soap cases of brown sugar. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Ashutosh Sharma bringing to you the stories in details. In national news first, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said New India today is fast emerging as a leader in sustainable solutions. He said that from International Solar Alliance to the Life Movement, India is leading the charge. Addressing the National Conference of Environment Ministers of all states through video conferencing today, Modi said New India is progressing with a new approach and new thinking. Today, India is also a rapidly developing economy and is continuously strengthening its ecology. He said India's forest cover has increased and wetlands are also expanding rapidly. Over the years, lions, tigers, elephants, one-horned rhinos and leopards have increased in numbers. PM Modi also urged states to work together to achieve India's target of net zero carbon emissions by 2070.
International Solar Alliance ho, Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure ho, या फिर लाइफ मूवमेंट, बड़ी चुनौतियों से निपटने के लिए भारत आज दुनिया को नेतृत्व दे रहा है। अपने कमिटमेंट को पूरा करने के हमारे ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड के कारण ही दुनिया आज भारत के साथ जुड़ भी रही है।
In more national news, a collection of selected speeches of Prime Minister Narendra Modi was released today at Akashvani Bhavan in New Delhi. The book, titled Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Prime Minister Narendra Modi Speaks, portrays Prime Minister Modi's vision of a new India. The book was released by former Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Governor of Kerala Arif Muhammad Khan and Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur. In his speech, M. Venkaiah Naidu said the book reflects the ideas, determination and decisiveness of Modi's government. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur said that under the leadership of Narendra Modi, India has become the 5th largest economy in the world.
That is what is required. This is called a tolerance. Tolerance towards the mandate of the people is the need of the hour. In the center, in the state, anywhere, people have given a mandate. We must respect it. You have differences. You want to highlight the failures, go to the people. But don't misuse the institutions, the parliament, the assembly. What is happening among the elected representatives is really worrisome. Sometimes it disturbs. I was there as the chairman of the House, and I have experienced it. The legislators must always again focus on discuss, debate and decide, not disrupt. Political parties must evolve a code of conduct for their elected representatives, self-code of conduct, and see that they behave in an exemplary manner. Children, youngsters, they look into Parliament for guidance. In Parliament, tearing of the papers and breaking the mic.
Moving on, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has said the trajectory of the Ukraine conflict is a matter of profound concern for the entire international community. Speaking at the UNSC briefing on Ukraine, Dr. Jaishankar said the outlook appears truly disturbing. He said that in a globalized world, its impact is being felt even in distant regions. He said India strongly reiterates the need for an immediate cessation of all hostilities and a return to dialogue and diplomacy. He said this cannot be an era of war. The fight against impunity is critical to the larger pursuit of securing peace and justice. He said the Security Council must send an unambiguous and unequivocal message on this count.
Madam President, the trajectory of the Ukraine conflict is a matter of profound concern for the entire international community. The future outlook appears even more disturbing. The nuclear issue is a particular anxiety. In a globalized world, the impact of the conflict is being felt even in distant regions.
Communications Minister Ashwini Vaishnav today said the new telecom bill aims to protect users from cyber fraud, and the focus behind the bill is the protection of users. Interacting with media on the draft telecom bill in New Delhi, Vaishnav said extensive consultations were held for drafting the bill and a detailed study of the best global practices was made. He said that after these robust consultations, the bill has been presented for further consultations. The minister highlighted that users will be protected from unsolicited calls and the identity of users will be visible to the receiver. He pointed out that the telecom is the entry point of the entire digital economy and it is an important pillar of the entire economic growth.
Of the entire economy today. So a very robust, very well thought through, and after lots of consultation, a new bill has been presented for consultations, further consultations.
Union Law and Justice Minister Kiran Rijiju today visited the second bridge linking Kolia Bhomora and Tezpur over the river Brahmaputra. Later, talking to the media, he said the bridge will play a significant role in boosting the communication among the northeastern states. He informed that Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma will discuss with the Prime Minister to decide on the date of inauguration of the bridge.
আজি ইয়াতে ভমাৰাগুৰি ব্ৰিজ নতুন যি বনাই আছে হেতু চাবলৈ আমি সবে ইয়াতে আহিছে এনেতো মোৰ লগত পাৰ্সোনালি বহুত বছৰ পৰা এটা ইমোশনাল কানেক্ট আছে যেতিয়া আমি তেজপুৰত আছিলে early 80s আৰু late 70s আমি তেজপুৰৰ পৰা নগাঁও এপিনে চাই কিন্তু যাবলৈ কিবা ব্যৱস্থা নাছিলে দলং নাছিলে তো তেজপুৰৰ পৰা নগাঁও যাবলৈ পুৰা গুৱাহাটী লৈ
In Assam, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma today ceremonially distributed 11,236 appointment letters for 24 departments at a function at Khanapara, Guwahati. In his speech, Dr. Sharma informed that advertisement for another 10,000 vacancies will be released soon. He said a commando battalion for State Forest Department will also be formed. He asserted that the Assam today has set an example for other parts of the country in terms of creating a clean environment of recruitment for government jobs. In another announcement, Dr. Sharma said 100 new schools will soon be set up in tea garden areas. At the function, 13 ministers including Education Minister Ronosh Pegu, Finance Minister Ajanta Neok and Agriculture Minister Atul Bora were present.
Rajya Sarkarar joa 1.5 বছৰৰ পৰিক্ৰমাত আমি ইতিমধ্যে প্ৰায় ২৭,০০০ নিযুক্তি অত্যন্ত নিকা আৰু স্বচ্ছতাৰে দিবলৈ সক্ষম হৈছিল প্ৰথমবাৰ আমি ৪,৭৭৯টা নিযুক্তি আমি দিব পাৰিছিলো আৰু তাৰ পিছত যোৱা
In Manipur, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today attended the launch program of the first batch trainees of the State Institute of Hotel Management, SIHM, Catering Technology and Applied Nutrition at the City Convention Centre, Imphal. Informing this in a series of tweets, Singh said he had an interaction with the trainees of industry-linked training program. He said the youth of Manipur can now harness their potential in hospitality studies from leading experts in the industry without having to go to other states. They are no longer compelled to look beyond the state for employment prospects, and they can now hone their skills in their own state. In news from Tripura, former Chief Minister of the state, Biplab Kumar Deb, was declared elected to the Rajya Sabha in the by-election held by the Election Commission of India on Thursday. Chief Electoral Officer Kiran Gitte said the ECI declared Deb victorious after he bagged 43 votes against the 15 obtained by his opponent and left-front candidate Bhanulal Saha. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha congratulated Deb on his victory, stating that he is an efficient leader who will honestly and efficiently perform his job. He also claimed that the BJP will win the next assembly election in Tripura with better results. Still in Tripura, the 12th session of the 12th Tripura Legislative Assembly got underway today. In reply to a question, Transport Minister Pranajit Singh Roy said flight services between Agartala and Chittagong in Bangladesh will start very shortly. The government has sent a proposal to the Aviation Ministry to officially declare Maharaja Bir Bikram Airport as an international airport, the minister added. The two-day session will end on the 26th of September. BJP MLA Burbu Mohan Tripura of Karbuk constituency tendered his resignation to Speaker Ratan Chakrabarti today. In Arunachal Pradesh, Chief Minister Pema Khandu today said the state government took some major steps today in a move to repose its faith in the Panchayati Raj system, PRI, and strengthen it. He said that instead of looking for help from the centre for each and everything, the state government has allocated 123 crore rupees from its internal sources to PRIs. It also released for the panchayats a grant of 79 crore rupees from its own resources. Earlier, there was no financial support to PRIs. This year onwards, the state has made provisions for support to PRIs in the budget. While 70% will be basic grant, 30% will be performance grant. In Meghalaya, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong has said the state government is in no mood to repeal Meghalaya Regulation of Gaming Act. Justifying the decision of the government, he said the public is only against the setting up of casinos and not the Gambling Act. Repealing the Gaming Act will mean all gambling activities will continue without any regulation. Further, Tinsong said that there is no question of bypassing the cabinet as far as appointment of chairman and members of the Gaming Commission and implementation of the Act is concerned. Tinsong reiterated the government's decision to not allow setting up of casinos in the state. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today said that as part of the War on Drugs 2.0, the government and the state police will leave no stone unturned. In a series of tweets, he informed that a combined team of Special Commando Unit, Khabei Soi and Custom Department conducted a search operation in Kontha, Ahalup, Makha, Leikai. Altogether, 175 soap cases suspected to be brown sugar worth close to 18 crore rupees were seized. He appreciated the state police and the customs department for their efforts to contain the menace of drug trafficking and addiction in the state. In cricket, the second T20 international match between India and Australia will be played at the Vidarbha Cricket Association Stadium in Jamtha near Nagpur today. At last reports came in, the match has been delayed due to rains. The visitors have gained a lead in the three-match series with a win in the opening encounter on Tuesday. Union Minister of State for Women and Child Development and Ayush Dr. Manjpara Mahendrabhai had a review meeting on central sector schemes in Aizawl at Conference Hall Aizawl Cub in Thursday. Dr. Manjpara, who is currently on a 3-day visit to the state, had a meeting with department officials. On his agenda are visits to the Lone Aspirational District in Mizoram Mamit, One-Stop Center, Anganwadi Centers, Swadhar Greh Mamit District Hospital and Ayush Outpatient Department. To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Modi addresses National Meet of Environment Ministers, says India is leading the charge for sustainable solutions. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma hands over appointment letters to new job recruits, says it's the result of a clean selection process. Former Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb bags Rajya Sabha seat from state with convincing win over opposition nominee. Arunachal Pradesh government allocates 123 crore rupees from its own resources in financial boost to state panchayats. War on drugs continues in Manipur. Police and customs raid net close to 200 cases of brown sugar. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.